What's good, world? It's the Great 32T coming to you live, fresh out here today, man. Look, today's message is on reciprocity. It's on reciprocity. But first, what I would like you to do, if you can do me a huge favor, open up a new tab, visit thegreat32t.com, type thegreat32t.com. Look, I have the Breakthrough Conference getting ready to come up July 5th. If you want to get your ticket, click Get My Ticket. And also, personally, I just want to network with you. I want to network with you. I want to network with the powerful people around the world that are feeding into motivational energy and that are looking to take their business, their brand to the next level. So put your name, phone number, and email address, and let's personally get connected. I'll send you a free copy of my book. I'll send you a free ticket to the Breakthrough Conference. In this 2020, man, we got to stick together and we got to really take our dream and our visions to the next level. Also, too, guys, I want you to do me a huge, huge favor. Definitely this time has been a very interesting time for families around the globe. So I definitely want you to continuously to stay in prayer for those in need and those that are going through. But let's get into this message today, reciprocity. The definition of reciprocity is the practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit, especially privilege granted by one country or organization to another. So reciprocity. So the thing that I want to focus on within the definition is a mutual benefit. Right now, I see a lot of businesses focusing on social media and just the likes, just the followers, just the subscribers, just the presence from the outside. And they're not necessarily doing anything with that. And that's really, really suffering their business. That's really suffering their personal growth. Right now, as you continue to grow your platforms, I want you to think about personal connection. I want you to think about personal connection. And what I mean by connection is developing a relationship with that client. You got to treat every client like it's your first client. And right now I have over 1,000 Instagram followers, and I can't say that I have over 1,000 of those people's phone numbers. I have over 1,000 of those people contact information. I have over 1,000 of those emails. But as I shifted my brand to the next level, that became more of my primary objective, to develop relationships for mutual benefit. I believe that I have a particular product, one of motivation, to be able to pour back into people and to be able to hear their stories and be able to grow with them as iron sharpens iron. And as I think of great motivational speakers and why do they bring so many people? One, because of their name and they're known, but it starts with developing relationships first. It starts with really growing your brand. So right now within your Facebook platform or within your YouTube platform, think of reciprocity. I have value in my product. I have value in my business. I have value within the things that I do. But how am I exchanging that value with people who are in need? Am I just showing people? Am I just showing people what I'm doing and not giving them an opportunity to truly connect with me and my business? Am I not presenting a call to action to really help people engage within my content so I can help bless them, even though they may not even know they need to be blessed? Value, guys. Value is the key in reciprocity. Value is the key. It's not just about the outside perception of the 10K views. There's a company right now. I never understood this, but on Instagram, they have over 800 friends, 800 followers. But I realized that out of those 800 people, they're leaders, they're pastors, they're ministers, and they're connected to every last one of them. They have every last one of them email. They have every last one of them uh, phone number. They can call on any one of those 800 people at any time. And as we think of 800 people, these people are leaders. These people are mass followers, like far as influencers within their businesses, leaders to where they have a network of over other different varieties of people ranging from 15 to 30 to infinity. Like, you have to be connected, but then you also have to have value to be able to develop reciprocity. What are you giving? Right now, I see a lot of people, we just want to take. We want to work with a particular client and not pay them. We want people to do services for us and not pay them. We want people to pour back into our dream and our vision because we see it so clearly. But as a business owner, what are you doing to pour back into the people that are working for you? What are you doing to pour back into your clients that want to pay good money for you? And that's developing reciprocity. Here's the principle that I want to share with you guys. It says that in many social situations, we pay back what we receive from others. In other words, if Chris does you a favor, you're likely to return him a favor. And when I think of reciprocity, sometimes I even think of relationships and personal relationships, even love. Like if one person is just doing something for you constantly, and they love you and you're in a committed relationship and you're just taking, you have to sit back and think, like, what am I willing to give? What am I willing to give to this person that's given to me? And that's where you start to see relationships develop and mutual benefit take, like that mutual benefit grow that relationship to the next level because they're able to work with one another and they're able to develop that reciprocity. Someone's doing you a favor. Every week I'm developing content. Every week I'm developing these things for your company. But what is your company doing for me? It's a good question. That's something that we definitely have to think of going into this 2020. And what are you willing to give? Where your focus goes, your energy goes. So if you're so focused on self, you're only going to reach capacity of self. If you're so focused on you, if you're so focused on self, you're only going to reach the capacity of self and you will not be a global brand. Why? Because you're so focused just on you. But when you start thinking bigger, when you have a large mindset, when you start really taking your vision to the next level, you will start to think about other people. Why? Because as an entrepreneur right now, even in my business, I'm thinking about systems that I can develop for future clients, for future employees, and future, people that's going to be on my team, future products. What can I do to help better serve others? There's this amazing, amazing quote that I'm going to take from Zig Ziglar, but check this out. He says, you can have everything in life you want if you help enough people get what they want. You can have everything in life you want if you can help enough people get what they want. As we think globally, it's over 7 billion people across this universe right now. 7 billion worldwide. But as we think, how many of those people are we willing to serve? Is it just about me? Is it just about us? But are we willing to serve and willing to pour back into other people? Greatest leaders, greatest mentors. I got to give a shout out to my man, Jesus Christ, God, my savior. His mission wasn't just for self-gain. Anytime, of him going through his pain, he could have easily said, you know what? I'm not the son of God, I'm not the son of man. This is not me. He could have easily defied himself and just looked out for himself. But the ultimate sacrifice that he was willing to make was for the people. I'm doing this for the people. I'm doing this because I love others. And now over 2020 years later, within his time period of his life and throughout history, he's still celebrated. He's still worshiped. Just the other day, I gave a speech. It was over 56 years, August 28th, 56 years ago. Today's 2020, so think 56 years, 57 years ago, Martin Luther King gave the I Have a Dream speech. And in this, it wasn't for personal gain. In this, it was for others. His vision was so clear and crisp of what the future would look like. He was paving the way for others. It wasn't just about him. And that's why 57 years later, this conversation is still talked about. His legacy lived on because his life wasn't just of self. He wasn't just focused on self. That's why, as a motivational speaker, that's why, as I reconstruct my brand, the Great 32T and Inspired Creative Solutions, it's not just about me, it's about developing solutions for other people. And it's about speaking those positive things over my business, speaking those positive things over my dreams, speaking those positive things for others. How can I develop a solution for a global issue or a problem that's going on in the industry? Whether you have a product or service, you're providing a solution. But if the solution is just for you, you're only going to reach the max capacity of yourself. You're only going to reach the max capacity of yourself. So I want you to think today, reciprocity. What are you willing to give back into the earth? What are you willing to give back to people? What are you willing to do in order to help your business and your growth get to the next level? Right now, my mindset has just been on a whole different frequency, on a whole different focus. Just, I want to say 2 weeks ago, I was able to save up a little bit of money and go feed the homeless, something simple, and it was a period of time, I do not say this for public recognition or anything, but there was a period of time where I did fast because I wanted to really connect with God spiritually. And I really wanted to just say no, to the food and to really just lock in and to feel what it's like to go through this particular thing, this particular journey. And I fast, and something came to my mind. Is like, there's so many people right now not knowing where their next meal is within our own local vicinity. And I was like, hold up, this is an opportunity here. This is an opportunity to pour back into the people. So what I did was I saved up a little bit of money, and I went and got some spaghetti and some meat and some bread, and I got some to-go plates, and I was able to make over 30 plates, and as a single-handedly just passing them out to some different people, that are in need, going through this, pandemic and this situation. But I believe God will bless me for that. I believe God will bless my business for that. I believe, you know, it's not just about the works, but it's about the heart. And right now, a lot of you guys, to be 100, you got to check yourself. You got to check yourself. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Am I just doing this for personal gain, or am I doing this for a greater cause bigger than myself? I see a lot of movements, right now with the Black Power, excuse my French, but people promoting Black Power, and also people promoting Black Lives Matter, people promoting All Lives Matter, people promoting these different things, but you have to really check yourself when you're doing these things and understand, is this really for personal gain? Is this really for me? Or is this for others? Is this for other people suffering? Is this for other people, going through those trials and tribulations? Like, you have to think globally on a greater cause. Like, am I doing what I'm doing just for personal and self gain? Sometimes people say it's lonely at the top, and that's not necessarily true. It's all how you build your structure of your organization. And if it's just primarily focused on you, what you can get out of it, you're going to lose a lot of people. People are not going to want to stay within your company. Why? Because there's no reciprocity. There's no benefit. Like, I see it as a gas tank. Somebody has to fill it up, and then the trip has to take place in order for it to become empty. But who's filling that tank up? As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, we have to think like, if I had this person in my organization and they're grinding, they're putting in so much work and they're doing exactly what they need to do, there's an opportunity for this person to get blessed. There's an opportunity for this person to be appreciated. So reciprocity, guys, the practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit. I have something that you need that I believe is going to take your business and your growth to the next level. It may be the brand development package. It may be our marketing strategies. It may be the 32 days of greatness. It may be the 7 days of greatness. But that exchange has to take place. And for all my business owners, it's not about the likes. It's not about the Facebook follows. It's not about the views. It's not even about going viral. You know, I have a friend right now, he went viral, but how many people is he actually connecting with? How many people is he really using that platform for? Even though the video may got all these views and all these likes, he doesn't know these people. So I strongly, strongly encourage you guys today just to shift the mindset to say, what am I willing to give far as value to get what I want? And what am I willing to do because I have value to pour back into these people? Because eventually they're going to have to pour back into you. And just a little simple strategy that I use. In the beginning of this video, I say go to thegreat32t.com, enter your name, email address, and phone number. Right now, we're so focused on likes and views than what the social media platforms looks like. We lost track of the principle. In the early days before social media, you know, people would have business cards and they would have their name, email address, and phone number. And majority of the people that had large networks had most business cards. But it's truly, truly about connecting yourself with these people and developing relationships. Because at the end of the day, no matter our income level, no matter our wealth level, no matter our social status, no matter our race, we're people at the end of the day. And people value connections. People value relationships. And when there's no connection, there's no relationship. When there's no connection, there's no relationship. So this week, this Motivational Monday, guys, I want you to think about reciprocity. What value am I willing to give for mutual benefit? I'm not saying you have to give everything in your, I'm not saying you have to give your products away for free. I'm not saying you got to give your services away for free, but what are you willing to give to get more clients in your business? What are you willing to give to develop those networks and personal relationships? What are you willing to give so you can help elevate your business to be the greatest you can be? So guys, I hope that message blessed you today. It wasn't going to keep you long, but definitely think reciprocity. And also, too, you can check me out personally at www.thegreat32t.com. I personally want to connect with you. I personally want to have a relationship with you and your business to understand what you're doing to take your vision to the next level. So, guys, definitely connect with me. Visit thegreat32t.com. At the bottom, scroll down, click Let's Network Now, and let's make this 2020 the best that we can make it, and let's take this thing to the next level. You all have a wonderful day and stay encouraged and stay blessed.